Hey, morning, folks. Just going to take some time out this morning, share a little music, a little original tunes. Hope everybody's doing well, feeling well. Morning coffee. Morning's almost gone. I think it's after 10 o'clock now, but it's a morning somewhere, ain't it? All right, yeah, I figured hadn't been on in a little while, and I felt like sharing some music this morning. Life's been kind of wild lately, but for every good there's a bad, and for every bad day there's a better one. So call your friends, hug your loved ones, and here we go. Start out with a little blues tune, something just normal and average, just to get the juices flowing. I've been down so long I can't hardly crawl no more. I've been down so long I can't hardly crawl no more. I've been down so long my poor mouth can't hardly talk. I've been walking these streets looking for someone to pass me by. I've been walking these streets looking for someone to pass me by. But everyone I meet just seem to say goodbye. I've been down so long I can't hardly crawl no more. I've been down so long, can't hardly crawl no more. I've been down so long, my poor mouth can't hardly talk. takes a word man, they say, to sing over a song. But I might be worried now more, but I won't be worried long. I've been down so long, can't hardly crawl no walk. I've been down so long, can't hardly crawl no walk. I've been down so long, my poor mouth can't hardly talk. So I let my finger do the talk. I've been down so long, my poor mouth can't hardly. Been down so long, my poor mouth can't hardly talk. Been down so long, my poor mouth can't hardly talk. And a little something I threw together from years ago. Been playing with it ever since, back in my old Chicago blues days. Jamming with them cats on the south side. "20-year-old Josh, rocking and rolling." Here's another one I wrote back in those days. It's a blues tune. One I wrote back in those earlier days, but I put it back together and was able to get it on. All right. Spam risk. Got rid of it. All right. So here's another one of them South Chicago blues tunes. I've seen your little love, Chelsea. Thanks. Right about the time that I stopped to unwind, baby, you stopped your fussing and crying. I know it won't last for long. You're gonna get up in the morning and find your good man gone. Well, I'm leaving. I've got to put you down. You can believe it, pretty darling. You don't want me anyhow. Baby, I give you all the love that I can. Give you all the love that one man has. And I tell you, I believe I just can't stay. Give you all the love I have, but baby, I've got to get away. Well, I'm leaving. I've got to put you down. I'm leaving. I've got to put you down. Well, I'm leaving, pretty baby, you don't want me around. that's one from my Living the Dream CD, my big debut CD back in cut on King Hud Records. I'm gonna set my phone to do not disturb real quick.
Bank.
This is Citibank. Technology is amazing. Look at that. I just did all that and still stayed live. Oh yeah, I'm getting fancy. All right, I'm gonna roll over to the acoustic now. Put the selector down for a little bit. Just playing some original tunes for you folks this morning. It's a beautiful Sunday morning. Oh, that's funny. Citibank called me right in the middle of my jam session, trying to sell me something. I'm going to play a little tune I wrote not too long after my grandpa Richard passed away. My grandma was going through some hard times and had a bad foot and all kinds of stuff, and swore she'd never walk again. Caught her out there on the dance floor at my sister's wedding, dancing with my cousin Caleb, and this song kind of came into my mind. Good old coffee. The song is called Smile and Dance. There's a sunrise over yonder that I ain't ever seen. I've been blinded by the light, but now I see there's a secret behind the question that I ain't answered yet. Once it was so clear to me, but now I seem to forget. Well, you only get one try at this, so you better take the chance. You can sit around and cry about it, or you can smile and dance. You can just smile and dance. There's a story that ain't been told yet, and you know that it never ends. Just as soon as it's finished, that's when it begins. And there's a shadow that always lingers, even in the light. There's a dream that overtakes me, wakes me in the night. Well, you only get one try at this, so you better take the chance. You can sit around and cry about it, or you can smile and dance, or you can smile and dance. There's sunrise over yonder that I ain't never seen. I've been blinded by the light. Smile and dance. She's been smiling and dancing ever since. I told her she could. I was lucky enough to see her while I was at home visiting my dad this last week to help him out with some stuff since my stepmom Sandy had passed away, and it was unfortunate. I just wanted to be there the best I could for a little while, but I was able to see her for a little bit too. All right, let's see here. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to do another tune I wrote. This one was kind of on my mind over the last week or so. It's a song I wrote after my cousin Caleb had passed away. And it kind of fits in for anyone who's had any loss or deaths in the family. So this one's out there in cyberspace floating around somewhere. It's available on my album another 19 tunes, I think it is. But this is Caleb's song. Spending the days, remembering the years, searching for ways to hold back the tears. So much more to give and so much more lost. Such a hard life to live, such a hard final cost. I know you're gone, but I won't let you fade. You'll forever live on in the songs that I sing. Although you're gone, you're not far away. You'll forever live on and not pass away. Like a shooting star that never got its wish. Forever you are, forever missed. Way too soon to go, and I don't know if this is how it's supposed to end. But it seems as though the story's told, but I don't want to hear it again. And I know you're gone, but I won't let you fade. You'll forever live on in the words that I say. And although you're gone, you're not far away. You'll forever live on and not pass away. Now images and memories are all that remains. I know you still hear me, but it don't sound the same. I wish I could have spent that last minute with you. I hope you got to do all that you wanted to. And I know you're gone, but I won't let you fade. You'll forever live on in the words that I say. And although you're gone, you're not far away. You'll forever live on and not pass away. You'll forever live on and not pass away. All right, that's Caleb's song. Sometimes that one's a little hard to play, but I like it. All right, so here's a song that my grandma really likes a lot, but I always forget the lyrics because I never have them with me because they're written down in this book. I've never copywritten it or released it on a CD or anything, so I found it and I'm going to go ahead and try to do it now, and maybe somebody will let her see this Facebook Live later and say, hey, he's got all the words this time. It's about driving by an old house that you spent a lot of time in when you was younger, and how things change sometimes for you in life. This is called Little House. There's a little house on the edge of town, filled with cobwebs and dust. All the walls are falling down, and the doorknobs covered in rust. That once was the home of me and my love, so many years before. Though of her I still dream of me she'll think of no more. Its floors are splintered and full and upon its stairs you can't stand. The glass is broken from the windows, and the green grass has withered to sand. That once was the home of me and my love, so many years before. Over I still dream of me she'll think of no more. The front porch where we used to swing now lies in rubble and mire. The dogwood tree from where lovebirds would sing is now blackened from fire. That once was the home of me and my love, so many years before. And over I still dream of me she'll think of no more. There we go. Got through it with all the words. So it's out there for someone to hear it that wanted to hear it. All right, let's see. I know I had something here. Fell out of my book. Oh well, I don't always have. Oh, here it is. All right, this is when I wrote. I was out in Texas. I started my rambling and rumbling in between things in life, and kind of felt like I was just rolling and tumbling, kind of like a tumbleweed or a wagon wheel or something. So this one's called Caught in Between. When we say goodbye, we know we'll never be here again. Carried by the wind that blows, forever tumbling, caught in between the wagon wheel tumbleweed. Once I've gone and done what I've done, I will love you still. Here in my hands is all that I've got, but not all that I can show. And carried in my head is all that I forgot, but I'll always know. Caught in between the tumbleweed and the wagon wheel. Once I've gone and I've done what I've seen, I will love you still. still. I'll never be another tragic loss. I can only be what I found. Making my next move off of a coin toss, but it keeps me tumbling around. And I'll always believe in magic now that I've seen so much disappear. And keeping my head up through it all somehow, whether it be there or here. I'm caught in between tumbleweed and the wagon wheel. Once I've gone and done what I've seen, I will love you still. Shaking out the memories from my head, shaking out sand from my shoes, trying to remember things that were said when I was a much younger fool. Sometimes this life is hard to believe. Sometimes it's harder to feel. For now I'm just blowing like a tumbleweed, rolling like a wagon wheel. Caught in between the tumbleweed and the wagon wheel. Once I've gone and I've done all that I've seen, I will love you still. I will love you still. Caught in between. Ouch, I'm caught in between a tumbleweed and a wagon wheel. All right, folks, yeah, just playing some original tunes for y'all this morning. Just wanted to get out some creative energy, and I haven't been on in a while, so I'm going to switch back over to the electric. I'm going to play a little inspirational tune in my category of things. I call it inspirational just because I wrote it during a time in my life where I needed some inspiration and kind of just dug deep and found some. Fought the good fight and still fighting it. All right. This song's called Fight. really go. Till you find yourself down in the bottom of your own soul, and you're twisting and turning, hoping for something to come along to help to lift you up and carry on. Don't give up too easily. You gotta stand up and fight, you see. It's not the falling that hurts you, it's the sudden stop. And you never even know you're falling till you feel the bottom drop. And you're twisting and turning and coming and tumbling on down, hoping for someone or something to catch you before you hit the ground. But don't give up too easily. You gotta get up and fight, you see. Once the falling is over and you're back at the start, starting over is easy, getting started is always the hardest part. 'Cause you're so now worn out from tumbling round, and every time you pick yourself up, something tries to pull you down. But don't give up too easily. You gotta stand up and fight, you see. That's fight. It's all about keeping up the good fight. Getting knocked down, getting up. I didn't steal that from Rocky. Although Rocky, as funny as it is, it's an inspirational movie. I don't mean it's funny, but I mean it's just you wouldn't think a movie about a boxer, old worn out bum would be inspirational, but it sure is to me. All right, folks, like I said, I'm just sharing some music for everybody out there. Hope everybody's going to have a fine Sunday. And if you're not watching the live now, that's okay. It'll be there later for you to watch if you want to. And if you don't get a chance to watch it, that's okay too. All right, we got some storms brewing out there and stuff in the Gulf and coming around Atlantic. And this is a song about I wrote about a tornado that blew through out here in North Carolina when I first moved here. And I was actually out in the devastation immediately after it. It just missed me, but we were in the middle of traveling back and forth between it. So I got to drive around and see a lot of stuff that it tore up. It was pretty one of the pretty major ones that's gone through. So this is right close to Good Friday too. So this is one I wrote way back when, Good Friday Blues. Open my eyes and the sun's rose already. Seems like I just fell asleep. Think I got time, but I keep on forgetting. That clock's catching up with me. So I begin to shake my morning aches and pains away. And the more I move, the more it soothes, and I'm ready to start the day. I've got the bad news, Good Friday blues. I've got the bad news, Good Friday blues. So I step out into the weather, and it seems like spring has sprung. But them dark clouds all come together, and it looks like it might rain some. Here comes another storm I'm not ready for. This one just might blow me away. Well, I've had my run, but this time I'm done. If this one plans to stay, I've got the bad news, Good Friday blues. Bad news, Good Friday blues. Oh, it's bad news. looks like it's always. I regret that I ever pretended that I didn't have any doubts. But life goes on and I'm moving on. This ain't my first or my last. Not too far away lies another day, and this one will soon be past. I've got the bad news, Good Friday blues. I've got the bad news, Good Friday blues. It's bad news, bad news, bad news. Bad news, Good Friday blues. All right, folks, I'm about ready to wrap everything up. I've been on here for a little while now. I just wanted to share some original tunes with everybody this morning. Before I go, I might pick up the acoustic one last time. Song I wrote about a song. This is a song I wrote about a sign that was on sitting out on the porch on my grandma's old place. They all grew up in out there in an old farmhouse, and it's a pretty simple statement, but it kind of stuck with me through all the years, and I ended up writing a song about it. I actually have it hanging up on my wall now. It's not that exact sign, but I found one. Sign reads, "I started out with nothing. I still have most of it left." That's the name of the song. I can count all my friends on one hand, women who I've loved with the hairs on my head. I've never been one to make plans, I've never listened to a word that I've said. And I've had my feet in the sand, and there's been nights that I sure missed a bed. I live life the best that I can, I'll live that way till I wind up dead. For every bad day that I've seen, sure ain't got no regret. I started out with nothing, and I still got most of it left. I had 10 rooms filled to the top. I turned around and fit it all in a bag. Moved so fast I had to stop, just to give up on everything that I had. But it sure has been a good ride. If I could, I'd do it over again. Only this time I'd be on my side, and I'd fight the good fight and I'd win. For every bad day that I've seen, I sure ain't got no regret. 'Cause I started out with nothing, and I still got most of it left. For every bad day that I've seen, sure ain't got no regret. 'Cause I started out with nothing, and I still got most of it left. For every bad day that I've seen, I sure ain't got no regrets. 'Cause I started out with nothing, I still got most of it left. Yes, I've still got most of it left. All right, folks, that's all I got for today. If you didn't catch all the live, you could rewind it back, hit the tracks. Hope everybody's doing well out there in the world and taking care of one another. Call your neighbors, shake hands with your friends, and hug your family. Love you all. Peace.